Now, if you're still not clear about what I told you, I'm going to give you an example, and I'm going to cover everything that I've just mentioned during these slides, and I'm going to walk you through this example. Then by this example, you will learn what I told you better, and I hope everything will be clearer for you. The question here is this: given each IP address and subnet mask, this is mask or subnet mask, supply the following information. First, the class of the IP address, number of network bits, number of host bits, number of subnet bits, number of networks, number of hosts in this network, number of subnets in this network, subnet address, broadcast address, first valid address, and last valid address. Now the address is this. This is the IP address, and this is the subnet mask that we have. So first, we want to find out the class of IP address. The class of IP address, for finding that class, I have to look at the first octet. That is 172. Now 172 is between 128 and 191. That is class B. So this address belongs to class B. We are done with the first part. So here it is, here is the answer. So I'm done with the first part. I just put these questions on every step that we go so that we can have an eye on them and we can see them. So this is the answer for the first part. Let's go for the second question. Number of network bits. Number of network bits. This is a class B address. In class B, number of network bits is 16. So here it is. Number of network bits is 16. We are done with the second part. If you want to find out the number of network bits, remember, just look at the class of IP address. Class A is 8, class B is 16, and class C is 24. Next, number of host bits. To find out the number of host bits, I have to convert my subnet mask to binary. So if I convert this one to binary, I will get 8 ones here because I have 255 at the beginning. So 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 ones here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones here. 248 is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. And then after that I have 2, 4, 6, 8 zeros here. So this is your subnet mask. To find out the number of host bits, we have to count the number of zeros in the subnet mask. Here it is: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can say that number of host bits is 11. So we are done with question number 3. We go to question number 4. Okay, I've got the answer here. I put the answer. I forgot that I put the answer here. It's done with question number 3. Now, question number 4. Number of subnet bits. What is the number of subnet bits? I know that the number of network bits is 16. And I know that the number of host bits is 11. So the remaining ones are number of subnet bits. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of subnet bits is 5. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're done with question number 4 as well. Question number 5. What is the number of networks? So to find out the number of networks, we have to use this formula. 2 to the power of number of network bits will give us the number of networks. So number of network bits was 16. Number of networks will be 65,536. That is this much of network you have in class B, right? So we are done with this part. Next question, question number 6. Number of hosts in this network. How to find the number of hosts? Easy. 2 to the power of number of host bits minus 2 will give you the number of hosts. So number of host bits was 11. 2 to the power of 11 minus 2. 2 to the power of 11 is 2048. Minus 2 is 2046. So you've got 2046 hosts in this network. We are done with number 6. Number 7. Number of subnets in this network. To find out the number of subnets in this network, you have to use this formula. 2 to the power of number of subnet bits will give you the number of subnets. Subnet bits was 5. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. So you've got 32 subnets. We're done with question number 7. Question number 8. What is the subnet address? So to find out the subnet address, convert your IP address to binary. So here is my IP address, which is converted to binary. Convert the subnet mask to binary. Here it is, subnet mask. Write them below each other. Then use AND operator to find out the result of ANDing these two. Meaning AND, let me put this higher. Now I have to AND this IP address and this subnet mask. After ANDing, I will get 1, 0. Why this one is small? We have to use font 18 here, the same. So result will be 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, dot 0. Because we've got 0 here, 0 and 1 will be 0, right? So 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, dot 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, dot 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, because we've got all zeros here. So did I do correctly? 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 0. Yes, correct. Now if I convert this to decimal, I will get 172 dot 31 dot 200 dot 0. Correct? This one is 200. So this is my network address. Or subnet address, correct? Now here I'm gonna explain another thing. Remember, this was the big network that I had, right? If you have this big network, you have a first address and last address in this network. But when you use another subnet mask and you divide this and you buy a small portion of this network, now this new, let me change the color. This is your new network. Now this is your network. This network has first address and last address, meaning it has a network address and it has a broadcast address. So you have to find out the network address and broadcast address for this new network. That's why it's not always easy, and it's not the same for all networks. If you're using a slice of that network. So if you're using a slice of a network, you have to find the first and last address. That's what I'm doing here with this network. I've got a portion of this network. If you look at this is class B address. The default subnet mask for class B is 255.255.0.0, but I'm using 255.255.248.0. So it means I have bought a slice of this network. So since I've used a slice, I have to find the first address, which is the network address, and I have to find the subnet, the broadcast address, which is the last address of this network. So here we found the first address or the network address of this network. Now I'm going to find the broadcast address, question number 9. To find out the broadcast address, remember I told you you have to find out the number of host bits. To find out the number of host bits, you look at the number of zeros in subnet mask. Now the number of zeros in subnet mask is 11. So here I write number of, let me put this here, number of host bits is 11. So number of host bits is 11. Then we look at the network address that we have. Then we count 11 zeros from the right side, meaning from here, and we convert them to ones. So I'm going to do the same. Here it is. We have 11 zeros here. I'm going to convert these 11 zeros to ones, and I'm going to leave the rest as it is. So up to this part should be converted to ones, and the rest we write it as it is. Well, let me change the font color again so that it's clear for you. Here we have 3 ones, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. Now this is your broadcast address. If I want to convert this to decimal, I need to get my calculator. Remember, you shouldn't do that. I don't have time, that's why I use calculator. You should be able to convert. Oops, this is binary, clear is paste decimal 207. Okay, so if I convert this number, this binary version to decimal, I'll get 172.31.207.255. This is your broadcast address, meaning the last address in your network. So just now you saw, to find out, to convert this one to decimal, I use calculator. I didn't have time to go through this conversion, but if you want to do that, you have to do it without calculator, because if you're appearing for any exam, Cisco exam or any other exam, you are not allowed to take a calculator with you. So you have to be very good at binary conversions and decimal, binary to decimal and decimal to binary conversions. Okay, so we've got our broadcast address, so we are done with question number 9. Now we have to find out the first valid address and the last valid address. This one is pretty easy. For finding the first valid address, you have to look at the subnet network address. Your network address is 172.31.200.0. If I add 1 to this address, I will get 172.31.200.1. This will be my first valid address. And if I want to find out my last valid address, I have to deduct 1 from my broadcast address. So 172.31. Broadcast address is I just wrote it wrongly here. This is okay, sorry. I've already put it here. Here is your first valid address, 172.31.200.1. I just added 1 to the network address. And broadcast address, I have to deduct, last valid address, I have to deduct 1 from broadcast address. So this is last valid address. If you deduct 1 from broadcast address was 172.31.207.255. When you deduct 1, it becomes 172.31.207.254. So this is the last valid address that you can use in this network.